Hey everybody, so I thought I would jump on here for a few minutes just to do a few blends with you and kind of show you how it works. Of course, all of these, the blends are made up of different fragrances, but you can just purchase the fragrances separate. You don't have to do the blend if you think, and they all smell great without blending, but sometimes blending just gives them a different fragrance and just gives you a different experience. So the first thing before I do a blend, I wanted to talk briefly about our Air Care products. So this one specific one is called Air Care Plus. I do have one back here. I'm not seeing it at the moment. Oh, Fresh Air Care Plus, and they're different fragrances. But what the Air Care products do, whether you're using the sprays, I don't think I have any of them down here because I have a bunch of stuff upstairs that I use. But the Air Care products, whether it's a spray, an oil, wax melt sprinkles, the Air Care products are going to pull like stinky air. So maybe a stinky boy's room, if you have stinky sneakers lying, in an entryway or something like that. If you use the Air Care products, the Air Care is specially designed to grab those molecules that smell and keep them from smelling up your house or smelling up your son's room or, whatever you have. So the Air Care products, if you need something to help with some odor, they're great for that. Or if you're cooking something in the kitchen that is extra, maybe somebody was cooking in the kitchen and smoked up the place and it has like a lingering like grease smell or something like that. The Air Care products are great for that. So if you are needing something like that, even I know all of our products are non-toxic. They're non-toxic to pets, to little people. So if they get into something, it's not going to hurt them. They are wax. These are soft soy wax melts. But the products are all non-toxic, so they're not going to hurt your littles, your pets, if they would happen to get into them. But I do know that some people use the Air Care products like in their cat's litter box, and they just put some in there and mix it up with the litter just to help kind of keep that smell away too. So that's always a thought too with the wax melt sprinkles or any of our other Air Care products. Okay. So let me move that out of the way. Let's do some blends and I'll just kind of show you how it works. So the first one, let's do Beach Bonfire. So we're going to use Fireside Vanilla and Summer Romance. So the Fireside Vanilla is smoky vanilla, bourbon, and woody cologne. And like I said, you could just do these separate if you want. And if you wanted like one bag of one bag of another, you could do that. And then if you wanted to mix them up occasionally, you could do that too. Now, using any of our fragrances, you do need to be aware of being nose blind. That is a thing. So if you are using our wax melts, if you are using our diffuser oil, any of that, you want to change it up. You don't want to just burn the same thing every time. You want to be able to change it up so that you don't become nose blind to it. So, we suggest 3 scoops in your wax melt warmer. You can use any wax melt warmer, but ours are like the temperature of the bulbs are specifically formulated for the soy wax melt. You're going to get the longest amount of scent with the warmers that we have because of the light bulbs and the heating element, the way it's formulated for our products. But you can use any other wax warmer too if you don't have one of ours. So depending upon if you just want to say you want to use, you really like this fragrance, you want to use that for a while, then you want to use this for a while, then you want to combine them. You can always get like separate packages of each, and then you can kind of, you know, use the different ones without blending, and then you can blend them too. But this one we're going to do Fireside Vanilla and Summer Romance. The Summer Romance says soft floral notes blowing in the warm summer air with touches of romantic sweet amber. So let's just open our Fireside Vanilla. Of course, I don't know. Oh, the little scoop is buried in there. Okay. So when you do get our, if you do get our wax melts, open it up, and if it's in a bag, whether you're getting a carton, a bag, whatever, open it up, kind of shake it up a little bit just to kind of get the, you know, if there's oils or whatever, it just kind of freshens it up, get it, you know, into the air. This one is like a woody, because it's Fireside Vanilla, so it's kind of a woody, smoky smell, like a fire. And then the Summer Romance, if I can find the opening of that. This one is like a light floral. I wouldn't say it's super, super heavy. It says it has like sweet amber. I don't know, it kind of has like a vanilla smell too. It's just a very soft floral, I would say. Okay, let's mix these together and see what we get together. Separate, they're very good. So let's get, we're gonna mix these up a little bit. We're gonna do 2 scoops of each to start. I forgot to expand the bottom before I got started here. All right. This is really good. I don't know how to describe it. What they had named it was Beach Bonfire. So it does. It's kind of just like clean, light floral. It's not super florally. So let's see. We've had 4. Now that's 6. Now we're doing 8 total. Let's mix that up. This one's really good. It's just kind of a, I don't know. It's not super strong either way. It's just a very, I really like this one. Okay, so what did I say? 8, 9, 10. Let's see where we are in weight. So you're guaranteed at least 3.75 ounces, but we try to get it to 4. But it's like a brown with a lavender. So let me check where we are. We can go a little bit more. So you're gonna do roughly 3 scoops in your simmer pot. And I'll show you those here real fast too, just so you can see the difference of our pots. Let's see where we're at. I'm gonna just put a tad more of each one in there. There we are, 4.1. Okay, so this one is available if anybody wants to get it. These are 11 for the 4.1 ounce is how much this one is, but for a bag it's 11, and that includes the tax already on it. So it would be a little bit more if I need to ship it to you, but it's 11, which includes the tax. So that one is called Beach Bonfire. So that one's like a light floral note, but nothing too terribly strong. Okay, let me set these down. So let me show you our warmers real fast. Okay, so our simmer pots are, both of them are plugged in, but our simmer pots have a heating element here that melts the wax. So there's no light bulb on this one. You just plug it in. It has a heating element. The dish sits on it. You put 3 scoops in there. The bag itself will give you at least 90 hours of fragrance. So if you consider, you know, like if you get a candle, you know, depending upon how long those last, even if they last 90 hours, you're not going to get a candle normally for $11 that you're going to have such long fragrance. A lot of people, depending upon how long you burn these, you might get like 3 days out before you need to change the wax melt sprinkles. Me, I don't burn them Some people keep them on. I don't do that. I don't keep things on all night or while I'm gone. You know, I unplug it. So when I use it, I can normally get at least like 5 days out of it, depending upon how often, you know, how long you turn it on. But once it starts fading, you know, and if you want to put in new, you can always do that. The 2 ways that we suggest changing out your oils, changing out your wax once it's melted and it's in liquid form, you can either just grab like 3 or 4 cotton balls and throw them in there and it'll soak it up. Or what I like to do is I just put the dish in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes. And because it's soy, it shrinks up in the freezer, and you can just turn the dish over and it plops right out. It's not even hard. Just turn it over and it comes right out because it shrinks up in the freezer. So these are our simmer pots. Any of these here that I'm showing you, I do have on my personal website, which if you go to www.overtherainbowks.com, I think the top link is the link to my personal inventory that I have for sale, where we can do the blends and things like that. The second link is to my corporate page, where you can just buy like the cartons, or like you can buy like the bags already made from the company. But if you're interested in blends, that would be on my personal site. Okay, so this one is a simmer pot. And then this one would be a simmer light. So again, it plugs in. This one, I don't have the light bulb because I don't have a plug-in back here, so I just have one of these little things to show you what the light looks like. But it comes with a bulb, and it just sits on this base. It illuminates, and then I took the jar out. What did I do with it? I took the little dish off just so I could like add the light and stuff. But the dish just sits on top. So you just put your wax melt sprinkles in here. And this just sits on the base. And then the light bulb is what melts and heats the wax melt sprinkles on the simmer light. This one's called a simmer light. The simmer pot is a heating element. The simmer light would have the light bulb in it. Again, I just have this little light in there for display purposes because I don't have a plug-in back here. Now we also have the accent shades. The accent shades will go over the simmer lights. So they will slide over the top of the simmer light. This is an example of one of the accent shades. I don't believe we have this on our corporate side anymore, but I do have this one for sale if anybody's interested in it. So the way that works, I don't have the base out for this one, but this is a simmer light as well. It would have the light bulb, it would have the base and the little dish, and then the accent shades just go over the simmer lights. So then they illuminate. Once you turn them on, they would illuminate through. So accent shades, simmer lights, and then simmer pots. The accent shades could also just be used by themselves as like home decor if you don't want to put a simmer light under it, or if you don't want to turn it on or whatever. It's just a pretty, piece that you could just have to decorate with as well. Okay, let's do another recipe. So that one we just did was kind of a light floral. This one is called Tide is High. It has cool blue, sea salt and vanilla, and cool cotton in it. So let's smell these. The cool blue is cologne, forest sprigs, and oak moss. That had some sprinkles on the lid that I just tossed around my table. Okay, let me shake that up. I can definitely smell like the cologne, but it's not a super strong cologne. It does kind of have like the, I don't know. It's a really clean, kind of a clean cologne smell. I don't know where, oh, there it is. All the little scoops are buried in here. All right, I'm gonna have that. Then the sea salt and vanilla is Marine Tides, sandalwood, and orange. So again, a lot of times, like in colognes and things, there's like sandalwood or bergamot. Okay, now this one I can definitely smell the, like it's another kind of clean. I don't really smell the orange in this so much. When you're burning it, you could get, some of those other fragrances come out. It's a very clean smell as well. I think even the sea salt and vanilla might be good. We have one called Laundry Fresh that it smells like dryer sheets to me. I think this sea salt and vanilla might be really good with that. If you like the, drier, dryer sheet smell. Okay, this one is cool cotton. It is lily sprig, spring clover, and Anjou pear. This is another one. It is a little more perfumey smelling to me. But like I said, it's like a cool cotton. So it's kind of like a perfumey, but clean. All three of these are kind of a clean, fresh smell. So let's make this one and see what happens. None of these want to open up very well for me. And my hand's not small enough to fit in there. All right, so this one we're gonna do 3. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put 2 of each in here. This one's gonna be super pretty, I can tell. All right, let's mix it up a little bit. I love the colors on this one. I like this one. It's kind of a clean, but I don't know. Like with some, you can smell like that cologne-ish smell, but yet a clean, kind of a clean cologne. I like that one. Let's see. I'm not sure which one. I might want to add a little more of this one maybe. I just saw a sprinkle from, I had a random sprinkle on there. Okay, so what was that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am going to pour I'm gonna pour this in here just to mix it up a little better. I like that. So I added like an extra scoop of the Cool Blue just to round it out a little better. Try not to get these all over. I think I lost a few onto my lap. I really like this one. Let's see where we are on. Come on. Okay, let me put a little bit of each one in there. I really like that though. So I would say on this recipe, you want just a little extra Cool Blue to my liking. But that's what's fun with these. You can mix and match. You can make them your own. This one's 4.1 ounce. So again, you're guaranteed 3.75, but I try to get up to at least 4. But did I show you? I don't know if I showed you it's just a really pretty kind of a marine. It is called Tide is High. So I really like that one. Kind of a cologne, but not too cologne fresh, but not terribly strong. Okay. Just making sure I am getting the lids on these. And then we will move on to a fruity one. Okay, So this one is Bunches of Love. It is pink apple and lychee, nectarine and sweet pea, and fresh sweet strawberry. So the fresh sweet strawberry is sweet strawberries, sun-kissed breeze, and juicy berry. And I've tried this one before. It is just like a very, I don't know, kind of like a, I mean, it's just very strawberry. That's just all there is to it. Kind of a strawberry beverage, we might say. I just really like that one. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. And the pink apple and lychee and the nectarine and sweet pea just came out. They are brand new scents. The pink apple and lychee is apple, lychee, and floral. And I think maybe they said lychee was another kind of like tropical fruit maybe, but don't quote me on that. This one is just, I love apple fragrance. And this one is you can just really smell the apple, but it does have like a little bit of floral with it. And the nectarine and sweet pea is white peach, sweet pea, and rose water. And this one is, I can smell the peach, and you can smell like a little bit of floral in that one too. Okay, so let's try Bunches of Love. This one's gonna be pretty together too, I can tell. I was thinking I might just mix them. Give me a second. Let me just mix them in here, and it'll be easier to mix up. So we're gonna go 3 of each, and then we'll see if we need to change anything up, add anything, one of them more than the other. I am dropping the nectarine and sweet pea all over the place. They must have been stuck on that spoon. Okay. So this is 9 so far. This is it's like a fruity with like a light floral. Let's see, what do I want to add a little more of? I can definitely smell the strawberry, so let's add a little bit more of the apple. What did I do? 9, so 10. And some of the sweet pea nectarine, 11. And we'll do one more of the sweet pea and nectarine. And that brought out a little bit more of the floral. Still not terribly strong though, but kind of a fruity floral. That one's really pretty too. So that's what's fun with these sprinkles. You can mix and match. You can have them separate. If you just like strawberry, get strawberry. If you just like an apple with a little bit of floral, try the pink apple and lychee. But if you want to try and mix together, you can definitely do that. And again, if you want to be able to use, sometimes just have the pink apple and lychee, sometimes just have strawberry, you can purchase them separately. A bag of each, and then you can use them separately, and then you can blend them together if you want. So that's what's fun about the sprinkles. It's much easier to mix and match. Let's see where we're at. .6. Ooh, that one's a bonus, 4.3, if I can get it shut. So again, any of these that I'm making, they are for sale. And if I sell one of them, I can make another. So that one's a really pretty Valentine color. What did I use? So this other one that I had made the other day, I'd called Valentine Kisses. It has Berry Crush, Cherry Bomb, and Amaretto Cream in it. I'm gonna open that one and smell it again. It's a really pretty Valentine one too. And this one's good too. Now on any of like our fruity or like baked goods ones, if they're too strong for you, I would suggest toning them down with either, we have something called Funfetti Cake, or then we also have Amaretto Cream. This one has Amaretto Cream in it. The Amaretto Cream, it reminds me of like the almond flavoring. If you're making it like a cake and you put almond flavor in it, that's what the Amaretto Cream reminds me of. So like this one with the Berry Crush and the cherry could be like a stronger fruity smell, but with the Amaretto Cream, it really kind of tones it down. Also, like I said then, with the Funfetti cake batter, it would also then, you know, if you wanted to do like a fruity, you wanted to do like strawberry cake, kind of a strawberry cake, you could use the fresh strawberry, and then you could add some Funfetti cake batter. Or, you know, any of the fruity ones. We have lemon, we have peaches and cream, we have pink pineapple. So any of those fruity ones, if you kind of want to tone it down a little bit, you could add like that cake smell with it, or like the Amaretto Cream, and it kind of takes it not so strong. Okay, so let's put those. And again, if you are interested in any of these, I do have on that website I told you about, overtherainbowks.com. The top link is my personal link of what I have in stock. So if you want to go through there and see what fragrances, I have the notes of the fragrances with it. So like it'll say nectarine and sweet pea, and in parentheses it'll have the other fragrances, or you know what fragrances is made up of. So if you see something in there that you think you might like, but you want to add some Funfetti cake batter, or you want to try some Amaretto Cream, or you want to try both with it, we can definitely do that. We can mix and match. Okay, and then the last one we're going to do tonight, this one is called Bachelor. So this one's going to be a very masculine fragrance. It has Refined Man, Stonewashed Denim, and Luxe Comfort in it. So Refined Man has the bergamot, clary sage, and leather. And I do have some other leather fragrances too, if you like that. This one is Luxe Comfort. It has cashmere, vanilla, creamy sandalwood, and sage. So again, like I said, the bergamot and sandalwood, a lot of times you're going to get those fragrances in cologne. And then it's going to have Stonewashed Denim, which is fresh laundry, juniper, and warm woods. So we're going to add those together. And I will go ahead and mix them in here again. Just makes it easier when we're mixing. Okay, so let me tell you about those before. So the Refined Man with the bergamot, clary, sage, and heather is just very cologne-y. It just really smells like a good cologne. I like that one. I'm gonna have to have my son smell that one because I like that one. The Luxe Comfort with the cashmere, vanilla, creamy sandalwood, and sage. This one is masculine too, but it is, I don't know, it kind of has a more perfumey cologne. A sweeter cologne is what I want to say. And this one's more of just a, I don't know, this one's just like more of a cologne, and this one is a little bit sweeter cologne, the Luxe Comfort. And then the Stonewashed Denim, which was the Fresh Laundry, Juniper, and Warm Woods. It definitely does have like a laundry, kind of more of like a, like a laundry sheet. I can definitely smell like laundry sheet, but with maybe a little cologne-y laundry sheet. It is a little bit more strong. So I probably won't add quite as much as that. We'll just experiment. Let's just do 2 of each, and then we'll go from there and see what we might need more of. Okay. I like the color combo of this. It's a really pretty, like, kind of tan and with the blue. It's definitely a more, with 2 of each, it's more of a strong cologne. Okay, so what do I want to add? Let me try just 2 more of the Refined Man and see if that kind of tones down the sweetness a little bit. It does. I think I'll do a little bit more of the Luxe Comfort as well. Okay, so what did I have? 6, 7, 8. So let's go 9, 10. We're going to do 3 of the Luxe Comfort. Because that Stonewashed Denim is really kind of a stronger laundry scent. And I like it that way. So just a couple scoops of the Stonewashed Denim. I did like 1 more scoop of this than this. But it's not as sweet, and it's not as laundry, but depending upon how you like it. It is really good. I also think the Refined Man would be super good just by itself. But again, it would be less of a sweet. If you're not looking for like a sweet masculine, then you probably would like the Refined Man. I really like the colors in this one. That was pretty. But that's what's fun about this. You can get like single bags and use them like individually, but then you can also mix them up. If you would ever buy something that is a little too sweet for you, too strong for you, you know, any of that, we definitely could get you something to help tame it down. Or if you like a more strong scent, we definitely have those as well. Okay, I'm making a mess. Right up for. There's a few more in there, so let's get those. I don't know why they're not coming out straight. They are just flying all over the place. That is not helpful. That is so bizarre. They're not even coming down straight. I wonder if there's like some static electricity in it or something. Because it's just like swirling where the other ones just came out straight. But that's a good blend too. So that one was Bachelor. So those are the different fragrances we made up. I hope maybe that kind of gave you a little bit of an idea of what is possible with Pink Zebra. We have some really cute simmer lights and simmer pots. We did just have, I shared them pictures on here, but we did just come out with a cute Highland cow. I did grab a couple of those that will be for sale when they come in. Or if you are interested in them, let me know so I can save you one. Or you know, when it comes in. They do have like a cow print simmer pot. The Highland cow is a simmer pot as well. They do have a rooster that is a accent shade. So it would go over any of our simmer lights that have the light bulb in them. It would just fit right over that. Or if you like the rooster, you can just use it as is, as a decor. You don't have to put a simmer light under it if you don't want. But if anybody has any questions, let me know. If there's anything you would like me to cover in these videos or live, we could get together and talk about it. Just let me know. You know, if you have a question or something, ask me, because more than likely, if you have a question, so does somebody else. They have the same question, and I can get on here and make a video, or I could come live on here and kind of explain, you know, if somebody has a question about something else. So thank you guys. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. We'll talk to you soon.